Okay, to factorize that expression, it's simply terms in n, then terms in m. So 2mn minus 6n plus m squared, subtract 3m. That's terms in n and terms in m. And of course we factorize for n here, n, 2n here, 2n, then m minus 3, then plus m, and it will be m minus 3 as well here. Then that's the final answer will be 2n plus m, then m minus 3. Then of course this one, to factorize this one, you just identify that it is the difference of two squares, or rather two squares are subtracting each other. So we say the square root of 4y squared minus 81. So we open the bracket, then we say the square root of this one is equals to 2y, close the bracket. We open another one, 2y as well, we close the bracket as well. Then we say the square root of 81, that's plus 9 minus 9. How we solve the difference of two squares. Then we go on to the next one. It says we are supposed to factorize this one. Then what do? We just look for two numbers. If we add or subtract, we get minus 60. If we multiply, we are getting positive 8. And of course those two numbers will be none other than minus 4t minus 2t plus 8. Then of course we factorize for t here, t minus 4, then minus 2, t minus 4, then t minus 2, t minus 4. Okay, then of course we come on this one. It says make x subject of formula, so we are multiplying both sides by x first. Multiply both sides by x, multiply by x, then it cancels out here, then it becomes kx being equals to 2m minus x. Then terms in x one side, so it will be kx minus x is equals to 2m. Then of course we say okay, if we take x this side, it will become positive. Then we factorize for x, then we get k plus 1 is equals to 2m. Divide both sides by k plus 1 by k plus 1. So x is equals to 2m over k plus 1. Okay, then we go on to item number C. This is item number C. It says solve the simultaneous equation. Solving this simultaneous equation, what we simply do, we've got half of x minus 3y is equals to 9. Then 5x plus y is equals to 28. Then you multiply here by 10, so that you may eliminate x by making what similar coefficients in times 1 here. Then of course here we are coming up with 5x minus 30y is equals to 90. Then here we've got 5x plus y is equals to 28. Then if we subtract here this expression, subtract this expression, we get 31. 31y is equals to 62. I mean minus 31, because we say minus 30 minus y. Then of course minus 31 minus 31 and y will come out as -2. Then we move on to the next one to look for x. We just take an expression. We can take this one, 5x plus y is equal to 28. Then of course y is now -2, so it's 5x minus 2 is equal to 28. Then 5x is equals to -2 goes that side, it becomes 30 over 5 over 5. Then x is equals to 6. Okay, we go on to the next one. It says show that this expression it will come up to this one. So we are going to prove it. So we say 3 over m plus 4 minus 4 over m is equals to 6. Then of course we look for the common denominator. It's just simply the product of the two. That's m plus 4 and m outside of the brackets. We say if m plus 4 into this one, we get m multiplied by 3, that's 3m, minus m into this one is equals to 4 plus m, that's 4 plus m. Then all this is equals to 6. Then if we multiply both sides, okay, let's take it this one. We multiply both sides now by this expression multiplying both sides, or rather this expression we can simply, okay, it's 3m minus 16 minus 4m all over m squared plus 4m, this being equals to 6. Then of course 3m minus 4m, that's minus m, so it's 16 that's minus 16 minus m, minus 16 minus m over m squared plus 4m, then is equals to 6 multiplied by m squared plus 4m multiplied by m squared plus 4m. Then we cancel out this. Then of course we come up with minus m minus 16 is equals to 6m squared plus 4m. Then of course if we take this side, 0 is equals to 6m squared plus 4m plus 4m. Oh, this is 24m, sorry, this is 24m, because if you say 6 multiplied by m squared plus 4, this one, 24m plus m plus 16, then 6m squared plus 24m plus 25m plus 16. Then of course 6m squared plus 25m plus 16, this is shown. Okay, then we move on to the next one. It says solve this equation. So this equation is solved by a quadratic, where you say this one is a and this one is b and this one is c. So you are saying could be minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, then this over 2a. Then of course this if we put what's in the equation, the coefficients of m, we'll get minus 25 plus or minus the square root of 25 squared minus 4 times 6 times 16, all this over 12. And of course, if we simplify, it will come up to minus 25 plus or minus the square root of 241 all over 12. Then if we solve this expression with plus or minus here individually, if you say minus 25 minus this one over 12, then you'll get another answer. Of course, we get minus 3.38. or if we say minus 25 plus that one, punching it on the calculator, we're going to get 0.79. This one says make x as subject of formulas. Then of course we are going to substitute all this into the equation. We say s is equals to 5,2 close bracket open another one 7 plus half of 1,6 then 7, like this. Of course, if we punch this on the calculator here, it will be 7 squared like this because t is squared here. Then if we punch it on the calculator, we get 75,6. Okay, that's it for that one. Then we get onto this one. It says simplify that one. So to simplify this one, terms in A and terms in B, group like terms together. 3a minus a minus 5b plus 2b. 3a minus a, that's equals to 2a. Then minus 5b plus 2b is equals to minus 3b. So that's it. Then we come to this one. We are simply going to say x and x, they cancel out. Then 3 into 9 is equals to 3. Then 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 20, that's 4. And of course we've got a 3 here, then and we've got a 4 here. Then the answer will be equals to 3 over 4. That's it. Then we come on to this one. It says solve this equation. You're simply multiplying both sides. 15 over x is equals to minus 3. Multiply both sides by x. Multiply both sides by x. Then you say 15 is equals to minus 3x over minus 3 over minus 3. Then of course x will come up as minus 5. That's it for item number C. Then of course we are asked to solve this equation. We just say 4 times 5, that's equals to 20, minus 4 times 3, that's 12x is equals to 23. Then of course terms in x one side and those without x one side, then it's minus 12x is equals to 23 minus 20, and minus 12x is equals to 3 over minus 12 over minus 12. Then x will be equals to 3 into 3, 1, 3 into this one, 4 is equals to minus 1 over 4. That's it for item number 2. Then item number 3 is the indices. So here we just put this power inside, or we are removing the bracket. 27 times 2 over 3. Then x to the power of 9 times 2 over 3. We have multiplied every power which was inside the bracket by 2 over 3. We get 27 2 over 3 here, multiplied by 3 into this one, that's 3 times 2, that's x to the power of 6. Then of course using the laws of indices, 3 here, 2 here, then 27 inside here, then times x6. Then if we solve out this one, we're simply going to come up with the cube root of 27 is equals to 3. Then 3 squared is equals to 9. So it's 9x to the power of 6. Then we are expanding and simplifying this one. We break one bracket and we maintain one. So 3x, 2x plus y minus 5y, 2x plus y. Then of course this is 6x plus 3xy minus 10xy minus 5y squared. Then 3x minus 10xy, it gives us here it's 6x squared. So it's 6x squared plus rather 3 minus 10 is equals to minus 7xy minus 5y squared. So that's the simplification of that one. Then of course the next one is the paper from the one for 2018. It's October November of 2018, number 11. It says factorize that one. Then when you firstly what you do, you put 5 out of the bracket, then m squared minus 4p to the power of 4. Then of course at this stage you recognize that it is the difference of two squares. So what you're simply doing, 5 stays outside of the bracket, and you say you've got m squared minus 4p to the power of 4 here. Then you say the square root of this one, you open bracket, it will be m. Then you close the bracket, you open another one, you put m, you close it. Then 5 stays out of the bracket. Then you say the square root of this one, you get 2p squared. Then you say negative 2p squared again here. Okay, then of course we take the last one, which says make p subject of the formula when you are given this one. The first thing to do is to make sure that you clear all fractions that you have got. So you've got PRT over 100 here, that's the fraction. So to get rid of it, you are multiplying everything by 100. So a is equals to p plus PRT over 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by 100 here. So 100a is equals to 100p plus, here you cancel out PRT. Then at this stage we recognize that we've got p here and p here, so we can actually factorize for p because it's the one that we are looking for. So 100a is equals to p outside the bracket, 100 plus RT. Of course we now have p here multiplying this bracket, but then since we are looking for p, we can simply say over 100 plus RT over 100 plus RT. We cancel out this one, we remain with p being equals to 100a over 100 plus RT.